Welcome to GeOMe. This is the demo about searching and downloading data from the database. So obviously for that, I'm going to come up here to the query tool, add more search options, and let's say I'm interested in the same species that I was playing with in the uploading data demo, Acanthurus olivaceus, a surgeonfish. And I'm interested in finding all the Acanthurus olivaceus from the coral triangle. So I'm just going to type in Acanthurus olivaceus. And why don't I do that search? And there, it found a whole bunch of samples from throughout the Pacific. But I'm only interested in the ones from the coral triangle. So I will draw a bounding box roughly around the coral triangle. Gonna get some extra islands in there, but that's okay. And I refine my search. And there, now I have only the samples from the coral triangle. Maybe I'm only interested in finding the samples that have sequence read archive accession numbers. In that case, I can click that box and search for just those individuals. I can also search on a wide variety of different markers, and we're adding new markers all the time. I can also search based on any Darwin core term that is in the database. But now I've found my samples that I'm interested in, and I can download the data as a CSV file, a KML file, a FASTA file, or I can download the metadata, including information about the accession numbers to the NCBI sequence read archive. So that's what I'll do. Download that information, which comes out in the CSV file. And I've got all of the Darwin core data. And as I scroll over to the right, I have the accession numbers for each of the samples in the sequence read archive. I can also download a FASTA file, and this will include FASTA files for all of the markers that are available for this species. Unzip that, and we can see FASTA files for cytochrome B, S7, and an unnamed marker. I can also do these queries in R using the GeomeDB R package. It just installs like that. And now I can query the FASTA data. Using this query language where we use a plus and then the Darwin core term and then a colon. And it'll go and download all of the sequences. into a DNA bin object. Or I can query the metadata using query metadata. And that will give us a data frame of all of the relevant metadata. And that's all for this demo. Please go surf over to GeoMDB and practice, play around with it yourself.